Hmm. Here we go, brownies. Here we go. Whoo, whoo. All right. It is Sunday, Browns versus Bengals Day, and I hope this goes well for all of us. But here's your weekly memo. Tons of important things. I want to start with our spotlight. Most importantly, we have a form you can click on in the spotlight where we can acknowledge a lot of our colleagues and friends at scale. I'm just going to draw attention to Officer Alexis Gilkey. She's crushing it. Doing a wonderful job so far this school year. And I know recently this week, our parents and our PTO reached out to ask some really pointed questions around some of our safety components here at the school. And Alexis stepped in and stepped up and really was able to satisfy all those questions in a really professional way. And I know the parents really, really appreciated that. And day in and day out, I know our students and staff appreciate you as well, Alexis. So thank you so much for being our SRO and crushing it daily. Okay, let's get to the details. And there are quite a few here. And then we'll do a rundown for the week. And then we'll get ready for the ball game here. First up, state testing is not that far away. It'll happen in the first 2 weeks of December. We do need your support as proctors. It's always better to volunteer than to be voluntold. And so let's see how this goes. If you're interested, please reach out to Miss Robinson just via email ASAP to let her know that you're able to step up and support. She'll give you the specifics when you reach out to her. There's some opportunities here to get some extra learning. There's some tools that can help you as you support our unique learners. There's kind of a guide, like a one pager, thanks to Dr. Jill Schneider. She's put together that can help you as a classroom teacher. If you're struggling or just looking for ways to better support unique learners, also on Tuesday, there's some opportunities that you should tap into if possible. One opportunity during Aviator Bell on Tuesday, the 22nd, and then another opportunity on Tuesday, the 22nd after school, where you can connect with Jill and some of our other staff members to learn more about how to support you learners. Um, Also, we have tons of policy updates coming out. We are gonna call for some, I'm gonna call it a staff meeting, but it's really gonna be a three-part staff meeting, most likely on Wednesday. We'll provide some time before school. We will avail ourselves during lunch, and then we're also gonna carve out time after school to have some policy discussion with you all, very specific to the cell phone policy from the state of Ohio. So please stay tuned for more information. I'll get an email blast out to you guys probably Tuesday to really lay out what you can expect for Wednesday. But just want to put it in front of you that Wednesday will be a pretty important day to have some discussion around policy that's coming out that many of you already know about from the state of Ohio. Also, there's other policy from attendance and even House Bill 123, which is it's called the SAVE Act. It's really just regarding student safety and some preventative measures for the self-harming and training. Our counselors are doing an amazing job keeping our administrative team and just our school at large up to date and prepared. So there's some trainings that will come out that we have to participate in and we ought to participate in. The first one is going to be November 1st, so stay tuned for more information on that. But our counselors will organize the sessions and communicate more through Aviator Bells. Again, there's some pretty important information regarding attendance. By now, you should be aware that our school has an opportunity to do much, much better from a systemic standpoint on how we're attacking chronic absenteeism. Um, Mr. Cortill's crushing it, really being our school-wide leader as we learn more about strategies and procedures for chronic absenteeism and how we can support students and families. There's a link in the details that you can click on just to learn more and continue to figure out what's your role and how can you support all of our students and families as we move the needle in the right direction on chronic absenteeism and attendance overall. Um, okay, Monday, we've got an RTIT meeting after school. Thank you to the folks that are organizing that team. Tuesday, BLT, let's get ready to crush it in the morning. Aviator Bell, looks like freshmen will go to Aviator Hall, which is 1809. Um, There will be an email coming out from the counselors, be either 1809 or the theater. Wednesday, I kind of gave you a heads up already. Look for an email that tells you what time, but we're going to try to do a three-part just to avail ourselves when you might be available because this is coming at you fast before school, midday, or after school. Same deal for Aviator Bell. Freshmen will go to either Aviator Hall or the theater. Um, looks like Thursdays kind of open, and then Friday will be, what'd you call it, Dr. Crenshaw? Spooktacular. Senior Halloween on Friday. Wild and crazy. Get your costumes ready. Seniors only. Staff, you should participate as well. And we will go from there. So thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Let's go, Aviators.